didn't wash anything clean. It only made the grime slicker. Julian stood by the frosted glass of his office window, a cigarette hanging loosely between his lips, watching the neon signs bleed red and blue across the wet pavement below. He was a private investigator by trade, a cynic by necessity. The knock on his door was soft but deliberate, not the frantic pounding of someone in immediate danger, but the rhythmic tap of someone who knew exactly what they wanted. "It's open," Julian muttered, not bothering to turn around until he heard the click of the latch. When he finally looked, the breath hitched in his throat. She was a vision carved out of midnight. A tailored trench coat clung to her curves, belted tightly at a waist he could span with his hands. Her hair was a cascade of dark silk, framing a face that was all sharp cheekbones and lips painted the color of bruised velvet. Julian Vance. Her voice was a husky murmur, the kind that vibrated straight down his spine. Depends who's asking. He crushed the cigarette in a crowded brass ashtray, his eyes tracing the line of her throat. "Serafina," she said, stepping further into the dim light of his office. The scent of her hit him then, jasmine, rain, and something fundamentally dangerous. "I need you to find something for me, a ledger. It belongs to a man named Maroney." Maroney, the name was poison. He ran half the illicit clubs and extortion rackets in the district. Julian leaned back against his desk, crossing his arms, his gaze dropping to the swell of her chest as she took a deep, steadying breath. Maroney is a quick way to end up at the bottom of the river in a concrete suit. What's a girl like you doing tangled up with a monster like that? "Survival," she whispered, taking a step closer. The air between them instantly grew heavy, thick with an unspoken electric heat. Her eyes, dark and fathomless, locked onto his. "Can you find it?" He shouldn't, it was suicide. But looking at the subtle tremble of her bottom lip, Julian knew he was already hooked. Fast forward 3 days. The investigation had been a labyrinth of bruised knuckles, whispered threats, and close calls. Julian had tracked the ledger's last known location to Serafina's own upscale apartment. He had broken in, expecting an ambush, only to find her waiting in the shadows, wearing nothing but a silk slip that clung to her skin like a second thought. "You led me here," he growled, cornering her against the mahogany desk in her study. "I had to know if you were good," she breathed, not backing away. Instead, she tilted her chin up, her lips inches from his. Julian's control snapped. He grabbed her hips, lifting her onto the edge of the desk with a guttural groan. Her legs instantly wrapped around his waist, pulling him flush against the aching heat of her core. The kiss was punishing, a clash of desperation and raw, unbridled lust. His hands mapped the soft curves of her thighs, pushing the silk up, his fingers diving into the slick, welcoming heat of her. She cried out into his mouth, her nails digging into his shoulders, demanding more. was a frenzy of discarded clothes, tangled limbs, and heavy, ragged breathing. He took her right there on the desk, the world outside forgotten, in the intoxicating rhythm of their bodies slamming together. The sweet, musky scent of their arousal filling the room. But as they lay tangled together, chests heaving, Julian's hand brushed against a leather-bound book, hidden beneath a stack of papers on the floor. He pulled it out, his blood running cold. It was the ledger. It was the ledger.